Joined by Bryce Drew, the head coach. And, Coach, I'm not even going to joke. That's not how you drew it up. But, boy, what a great second-half comeback. Seemed like it was keyed by the defense in that second half.
Well, in energy and toughness. First half they came and they hit us in the mouth. We were on our heels, and they were just more physical than us, just better in every aspect of the game. Went to halftime and wanted to find, again, guys that would just play hard and play with some toughness. And, I think I really credit Kobe Knox came in, gave us great energy on defense, had a nice block. Isaiah Shaw came in, hit a three to get us on offense going a little bit. And then, I thought the crowd really the last 10 minutes gave our guys a ton of energy as we rode some guys a lot of minutes in that second half to be able to complete the comeback.
We've talked this offseason about how deep this team is at every position. Is that a testament to it that you can go to a couple guys who are making their collegiate debuts as starters in the second half?
Give them a lot of credit. They had no clue. I went in and just, basically told them they're starting. And they came out and again, looked like they were in rhythm and had played in the first half. But, again, that's a really good team that we played tonight, for an opening game. I guess what a way to start the college basketball season with a game like that.
Yeah, Coach, I don't want to talk about a lot because that first half we kind of want to forget a little bit. But what did you see out there? It just seemed like it could never quite get going, and they were off to a good start in, like you said, every facet of the game.
Yeah, they made some shots. They were just tougher than us. Got a lot of 50-50 balls. And then, our energy kind of got sucked. We would make a play, and, we got three guys that are 90% free throw shooters in high 80s in their career, some of them. And they're all missing free throws in the first half. Those guys missed 4 of them. And so it just seemed like it was one of those. They throw in a 3 before half, and, you kind of go in and, we basically said, hey, we don't care about the score. Like we just want to play how we can play, starting with the first possession. And again, credit our guys. They took it upon themselves and really turned it around. And, a 41-18 half, I don't think in my coaching career I've had one like that, down 19, and come back in the second half like that.
Javon was just talking to us, and he mentioned that he felt like there was a lot of ball watching in the first half, and he told the guys that, if they move and get open, he was going to find them. And it just seemed like there was more energy in the movement off ball in the second half.
And that's a great point. What he said. The ball has not moved great for us consistently. It's something we've been working on in practice, and you kind of get in the game as kind of a freeze frame. It didn't move great, again. And then second half we got more in attack mode. I thought Noah made a couple threes, and that helped open it up a little bit. And then Rayshon and Javon are really good attacking the basket.
Coach, Gabe McLaughlin, ended with 13 and 5, but in that second half, he had 8 points, was 4 of 5 shooting, and had 4 rebounds. You guys out-rebounded him 23-13. I thought he played really tough in that second half.
Second half was really good. That's a player we expect. That's the toughness that we need from him. We have to be able to, we played him at the 5 a lot, which I think helped him offensively. And, we got to continue to find – ways as we get to know our team better, where our guys can be successful. And I thought a second half Gabe was, had a really nice half.
You feed so much off of the defense that you've established here as the culture, and you didn't let them score a field goal for the last 4.5 minutes of the game. And it probably felt like you were crawling to a lead there at one point where you were just on the cusp of it the whole time.
It was. And, you see so many games in your career where you fight back so hard and you get it close, and then, you can't get over the hump. And so, it was a blessing we were able to get over that hump and be able to keep it. And, again, really, really proud of the guys. I think, you never want to lose a game. You definitely, you learn lessons in games like this. We're, again, very thankful that we could learn a lesson and be able to play a great second half and win.
Was that the message you mentioned? You told the guys, hey, don't worry about the score. Come out and play the way you can play. How hard is that to do that when you see that deficit and you know kind of what you got to do every media timeout to get there when nothing really in the first half is showing you that you've got it tonight? What do you do?
Yeah, I think it was, 5 guys. And, again, I thought Kobe and Isaiah did a great job coming out. And, it kind of spoke to the other guys on the bench that, hey, if you're not going to be diving on the floor and giving us all you have, then someone else on our team is going to do it. And again, we have a lot of some of the majority of the minutes here. We have a bulk of guys back, but also a bulk of guys that this is their first time kind of going through a game like this. And, And we got a lot done in one game. A lot of expectations. They know what we want. Like, they can see, okay, if I don't do this, this is what's going to happen. And sometimes you don't get to this point till 7, 8 games in the season. We got there game 1.
When you got back into the game with that burst, it was a lot of different guys. Gabe had a couple nice pull-ups and drives, and Noah hit a big shot, and Ray Harrison got a 3-point play. But when it was crunch time and you had to call a play design with the game on the line, you went to the guy that hadn't made a 3 all game to take a 3 in the corner.
Yeah,
Javon.
Javon's meant so much to our program, and you want to give him every opportunity to win or lose the game for you. And so, I thought it was a great pass from Noah, great screen by Gabe, and then Javon, obviously has the biggest shot of the game, stepped up and knocked it down.
Well, Coach, you guys come out with the victory. I think it was the quietest I've ever heard 7,000 people, and the loudest I've ever heard 7,000 people in about a 20-minute stretch. I mean, you probably don't want to do this every time, though, if you can get away with it, right? I mean, you don't want to be down 19.
I would definitely prefer not. I would prefer 2 halves like the second half would be ideal.
We're too old for this stuff, man.
Oh,
We can't handle the
especially game 1. It's like, welcome to the 22-23 basketball season.
Well, hey, Coach, you can smile, you can take a breath. Back here on Wednesday, and then on the plane on Friday to go play a tough Nevada team. It's a tough schedule. There's not a lot of breathing room, but can you enjoy it a little bit tonight?
I will definitely enjoy it.
Good.
This is a really good team that we played tonight, and we'll enjoy it, and then we'll get back into practice tomorrow morning and try to get better.
All right, congrats on the victory, Coach, and we'll see you on Wednesday night.
Thank you. Thanks, Lopes fans.